Hello, people of the interwebs. How are we today? Hope we're all doing okay. Just woofed down my dinner. I'm in the world. Got Julesy to sleep because I'm in a hole. And it was raining and it was nighttime. But now we're out of the hole. Oh, there's some little creeper toes over there. Let's go and avoid them. Okay. We have Julesy in Discord at the moment. Just going to drop her into the chat. Let's go. Okie dokie. Hello again.
Hello.
What are you up to?
Flattening the Mushroom Island.
You're still doing that? Well, of course you're still doing that. Takes forever and a friggin' day.
Oh, hang on just a second.
Alright, so we're going to... Oh, I need to get the picture up. We're going to go and... Oh, let's not do this while I'm standing in the portal in the nether. That's a bit scary. Depending on how mentally challenging this is as to if I'm going to be able to get the whole thing planned out today, or if I'm going to need to run away and do some other stuff. Mondays is a really weird night streaming. That's okay. Because I don't care. And today is a day that I get to wear my fluffy... Oh, headache. Headache? Oh my god. Burp. Get to wear my fluffy ears today. Now, I have been doing some clearing out. 2, 3. I've been doing some clearing out. Oh, you're still there, buddy. Did he just disappear? No. I saw him before when I left. Okay. So today I did some very grindy stuff. I cleared out all of this area here of red sand. There's still a little patch might do over that side. Obviously that side there, and then there's a little smidgy bit down there, which I'm going to go and remove. Now I'm debating my light. Don't jump from up here. Thinking about where we level out this area here, fill that little area, so that all kind of joins up, and fill in the cave over that side. Then we should be good. Hoping. Don't know. I don't know exactly how much room is going. I should have actually planned in creative, but I hate. I find it to completely ruin any of my. What's the word I'm thinking of? Any of my. Okay, that's a hole. What we might do is, right, just look at placing it first. And then grab my bed. Screenshot. And I'm going to have to get open. Circle generated. We all know how difficult it is. Okay, what we might do, let's grab some torches. Do I have some torches? I have a few torches. Okay. And do I have? I'm not going to need all. While I was clearing out. No, I think this one to go. Should be lit up enough. It's fully lit. Fully lit. Which does have all right. Which does have oh no, this is the other scary one. Where's the mine shaft? Is it up here? Okay. Ooh. I don't believe that one. No. We're just gonna. That's the other side of that one. Okay. Let's have a nap. Let's go look. It must be this one, which means I'm gonna need get a bucket of water. I just need to double check. Okay, that's working. I know Discord's working. Okay, that's working. Coolio. All right, we stop panicking now. Not that I was panicking. Was it this one? No, it wasn't even this one. Nope. Okay. There was a hole somewhere that had nails in it. Not that one. I don't think there's any other one. Like a headless chicken. Definitely. There is a hole on this side. Don't believe. Yeah, it's definitely not that one. We could go down. Oh no, it's just love. No. Not up. Don't believe so. Okay. All right. Looks like it's going to be this one. Oh my God. It's this one. You know why I was like, no, it's not this one. There is. Scary stuff down here. Okay. Let's eat.
Will says hi, Diggin.
Hi, Will.
He says hi, Will.
How's the kangaroos?
They're doing fine.
Will says, oh, okay. She heard you. She says
that.
they're doing fine.
They're doing fine. Okay, let's go.
Deadly scary spiders.
Yeah, the scary spiders are super scary.
Yeah.
You know what? They're not as scary as running around a cave lighting it up, because that is the scariest bit.
Marsupials. Non-marsupials. Pretty sure there's probably plants. They have deadly scary plants.
I don't know any deadly scary plants that they have off the top of my head.
Don't they have the suicide? Isn't that where the suicide nettles are?
Will wants to know, is the suicide nettles y'all's or some other countries?
Pretty sure it's Australia's.
I've never heard of suicide nettles.
She's never heard of them.
They're
What are they?
I'm like 80% sure they're Australian, but like if you rub up against them, they're stings essentially.
It's a form of, I guess, stinging nettle that if you rub up against it.
Yeah, the pain
Hello.
has been so intense it's caused people to commit suicide.
The pain has been so intense that it has caused people to wish they were not alive.
Okay. We have stinging nettles, but I don't know whether that's the same thing.
They do have stinging nettles, but she's never heard of any that are necessarily that bad.
Blow it up! Oh, Tyler, just as the bloody creeper almost explodes on me, you drop a fart noise. Hey, going.
Get in their way and you are gone. No matter what you are. They will eat you.
Yeah, but
100%.
ants aren't a plant.
True.
Pee pee poo poo.
Same. I wouldn't be surprised if they had all different types of super deadly animal or super deadly things. They have super deadly plants, super deadly animals, super deadly fungus. Does she know of a super deadly fungus?
Not a
Okay, now
fungus.
we'll.
No.
She says not a fungus. No.
I'm gonna go Google it.
Okay, you go
I'm gonna
Google it.
Yeah,
Have
Google it.
fun, Will.
And then tell me what it is, Will.
She says Google it and then tell her what it is.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, you just scared the shit out of me. Oh, God. I'm running around a cave at the moment. Oh, hello. Hello.
Ah.
Thank you.
Wait, why are you in a cave? Shouldn't you be working on your base?
Well, yeah, but I've got a... Oh, God, there's a baby. Oh, there's a baby. Run away from the baby. I'm lighting up.
One of the caves underneath your base or near your
Yeah.
base? Gotcha.
Oh, God. That's bad. Okay, dudes. Look, just one of you at a time.
Bad guy
Alright.
prevention brigade.
One of you
Got
at a
it.
time. Yeah, you first. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. I hate this shit. I seriously do. Hate lighting up stuff. I've got an abandoned mine shaft underneath my base.
Oh, don't tell, what is it, Rabbit?
Bad
Or
rabbit.
she'll come over and, super explore it.
You know what? She can come over and super explore it. I'm okay with that.
Well, then, let her know that it's one of her things.
It is. He
Evidently,
does quite.
she finds great enjoyment from them, so, you know.
He does quite enjoy them. So I'm happy to give her some enjoyment.
Uh-oh, Will's back with Googling.
Okay. That can stay there.
Here, I'll hand him the headset so you
Okay,
can hear him
coolio.
directly.
All right. Tell me about all the creepy
Hello?
things. Hello.
Okay. So according to this, the deadliest fungus that's technically like considered possibly native to Australia area is the poison fire coral, which is traditionally native to Japan and Korea, but has been found natively growing in far north Queensland.
Poison.
And
Fire coral.
however, according also to this one, the death cap mushroom,
Don't try and pronounce it. There's a lawsuit going on with death cap mushrooms at the moment.
Yeah, is also like that's one of the ones that's been like found in Australia. It's not necessarily like native, and that itself is like the deadliest mushroom on record, apparently.
Yeah.
By virtue of just how many people it's killed.
Uh-huh.
You touch it, you potentially you die potentially.
There's a family at the moment that it's killed because another family member fed it to them.
Deadliest things in Australia is actually a list that is potentially capable of being found on the internet. Yes, that is just to let you know, Australia is obviously our alien defense our alien defense force. We send them there, and then they proceed to leave, going, "Y'all people are crazy."
Exactly. Can't hang out with you guys.
Just not even like because of the stereotypical Australians, just from all the animals. Like how? What?
It's you want to know something? You don't see them that often.
They come up on a koaka.
What the animals?
Yeah, like what?
I feel like that's because
the crocodiles. You don't see them that often.
yeah, there's crocodiles. There's to be fair, is that the reason y'all don't see them that often because y'all aren't stupid enough to go looking for them.
Correct. That is very, very correct. It's a wolf.
So then when you actually do hear about the news, it's not because y'all went and found them, it's because some dumbass tourist was like, I'm gonna go touch it.
Yeah, that's pretty. And you know what? Majority of the deaths where somebody is taken by a crocodile is because a tourist thinks that it's okay to go down to where the water is. It's not okay.
I'm gonna go touch it. It's not okay. Don't do it. Look. There's a reason that that Australia has lived long enough to know better.
Well, it's the same thing. Would you go and pat one of your alligators? No, you're an idiot if you think
Actually,
that
yes.
would be. Really?
There are plenty of people who do. There are plenty of people who do.
Well, then they're just
because
idiots.
our alligators are not nearly as mean or as big as what y'all got. Let's be honest.
Yeah, ours are pretty big.
They have alligators and crocodiles, I believe. Probably. I know they have crocodiles because they have saltwater crocodiles.
Yeah.
Which are huge.
Okay.
They also have the blue-ringed octopus, the Sydney funnel web, which at this point has. There's also that bigger version, the Sydney funnel web XL version.
The new one that they've just discovered.
What happens when Spider-Man and the Hulk make out?
Oh God. The box jellyfish, varying forms of stonefishes, the inland taipan.
Stonefish, they're the scary ones, I can tell you that.
Jellyfish?
Stonefish.
Ooh, stonefish. Yeah, because they hide, don't they?
Yeah, you can't tell them. You can't tell.
And then you end up, I think there's this they have a paralytic in their particular venom.
I don't know. I just know that when I lived where they were just like, do not go. Because where I grew up, we were able to jump into rock pools and all that sort of stuff without any issues.
Yeah.
And when we were there, they were like, do not go into rock pools without any issues.
Don't do this. It's a bad idea. It's a bad day. Don't do it.
Not smart.
It doesn't even look fun.
Yeah.
It especially won't look fun when you're not doing anything because you're dead.
To die. You want to come to Australia specifically to see the animals, Tyler, do you? You'll be very disappointed. The animals are not really that exciting. I mean, kangaroos, koalas, they're cute, but they're not that exciting.
Well, I don't know if I can say that while you're streaming.
Whisper it to me.
Don't koalas have like that one problem that I
Chlamydia?
don't know if, yeah, okay,
Yes.
You can say that?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like don't most of them, if not all of them, have that?
Not most of them. They do. There is
I thought there was like a
chlamydia epidemic with koalas.
Yeah, what is that about anyway?
I've got no idea how they managed to get it, but obviously koalas are sexually active and they just like to pass it around.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm. So
I mean, I'm not gonna shame the koalas for what they do.
No. They do what they do.
We do not shame. They do what koala do.
Correct.
But I am.
You don't want to be around when koala do what they do because they're really scary.
Drop bear?
Drop bear.
What is a drop bear?
They're the angry version of a koala.
Oh God.
The reason that they're called drop bears is because they fall out of trees.
Do they fall or drop?
Oh, same thing.
Fair.
We're Australian.
Gravity applies them to your face.
Yes, correct. Correct.
Snail. Bull sharks.
Yeah, Tyler, I've been very curious as to how koalas manage to get chlamydia.
Now,
I don't know whether other animals can get chlamydia as well. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure lots of animals can get chlamydia. I'm gonna Google it now. I have to know.
All right, cool. Because it would be very interesting
How
to know.
did koalas?
Yeah,
Oh,
chlamydia.
it is actually the first result. Oh, it is the first thing. Yes. Okay, so using DNA sequencing is shown that the current strain of chlamydia is very similar to that found in cattle, which means that it jumps ship from agricultural animals, cattle, ships, and pigs. However, its transmission is the initial transmission is still largely unknown.
Okay, so some koala had some inappropriate times with pig.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe a sheep. Maybe I think maybe a sheep. I think sheep are a little bit cuter.
Sheep are cute.
Yeah. I don't think it would have been a cow, a pig. Pigs are a little bit ugly, and you don't. And the pigs that you get out in the bush are really ugly. So I think koalas
Pigs
are
can
better.
be cute if you like are weird.
No, look up Australian pigs. They're not cute.
Let's see. Potentially another suggestion is animals like possums or gliders. I don't know why it said sugar gliders there for a second. I can't word good.
That's all right. We have sugar gliders here, so it's all good.
Maybe that's what I thought. Maybe that's why I said that then. Who knows? Because it just says gliders. I'm the idiot who added the word sugar, and it's not there.
Sugar. Water.
Sugar.
Put sugar in water.
Put sugar in water.
Water. Freaking love that scene.
It is a good scene.
More.
Good.
More.
Ah, on!
It's an animal version of it, Tyler. So you're okay. No weird Australian has been outside humping koalas.
That gave them chlamydia anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Now here's the question. Can you honestly say that no weird Australian has been out there humping koalas at all?
I can't say anything along that. I guarantee you this.
Okay, then.
There's some fruitcakes out there. Wouldn't
There's
surprise me.
There's some weirdos out in the bush.
Oh yeah.
Humping the koalas.
I lived in the bush for a while, so I can confirm there are some weirdos in the bush.
Is that because you were in the bush and are a weirdo?
I didn't do inappropriate things with animals.
Well, you're not. Yeah, obviously. You're weird, but you got standards.
Some standards. Koalas are a little bit too classy for me.
Professionals have standards.
I've
heard koalas aren't actually that good looking either. Like they're ugly.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. I think they are. I think they're really cute.
Our dog caught a sky raisin.
Is he gagging on the sky raisin?
No. She ate the sky raisin.
Diggin only. All right. So Cat said I only frequent majestic bush. Pretty accurate.
You only frequent majestic bush?
Majestic bush. Yep.
I'm turning that into a joke.
That's exactly what she was saying.
Good to know.
Exactly what you were thinking is exactly what she was insinuating.
Yay!
Inappropriateness. Level 7.
Yay! Inappropriate jokes are the best.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. I wolfed down a whole stack of meat for dinner tonight. Well, it wasn't really a whole stack, but it was a substantial amount for me. I had a lamb roast. As you know, we eat those little critters. And I've got this little bit of lamb stuck in my teeth. And every time I try and pull it out, my brain just goes, lamb in my... Yep. Let's not announce that out loud.
Now what lamb? I haven't made lamb in forever. I haven't had lamb in forever.
You guys get Australian lamb? Is that where we?
The lottery, and then
We might not be handing off our lamb to you.
Have our own lamb. We probably have our own lamb.
I was going to say we might not be handing off our lamb to you guys anymore.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's dangerous here. Help. Please, another nation that is civilized. Help. Someone needs to be. Someone come into this house and be an adult, because clearly we don't have any anymore.
They're all gone. Okay.
They're either gone, or they checked out, or they're drinking. I don't know.
They're drinking.
They're drinking.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to do. Sorry, I'm talking to my chat as well. I'm gonna have to do a massive amount of grinding.
Hi, chat. I don't know.
I hope chat can hear you. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Okay. What do I need?
I like the chat. I hope that they can hear me. I'm gonna do Kermit the Frog.
I was gonna say you sound like Kermit the Frog.
It's not my. I'm not really that good at Kermit.
Do you know how adorable it was? My partner is
for me.
a lover of Kermit the Frog, like a massive lover of Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. Kermit's decent. Miss Piggy's not. He's too good for Miss Piggy.
Yeah. Well, we went to a comedy festival. So every year they have a comedy festival. We went to the comedy festival and got to meet one of the comedians who was hysterically amusing. But part of his skit was that he's Irish. Yeah, Irish. He was involved in, they had a kids show. So not just like the normal Muppets, they had another show that was like an educational version of the Muppets, and he was involved. So he was a Muppeteer in that. So he came out. Sorry?
Was it like Sesame Street or something?
Kind of, but not Sesame Street. I don't know exactly what it was, but yeah. So he was a puppeteer in that. So he actually had a Kermit with him, and could do Kermit's voice. It was so amazing. And my partner, who is a massive Kermit fan, got to meet Kermit afterwards. Very exciting. It was very cute.
Now I'm wondering if if Sesame Street is actually like, if it's like a proper Muppet, which I think is like specifically the Jim Henson puppets or whatever. Or
at least a good chunk of them are Jim Henson.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It was adorable. It was so cute. I've got this picture of him and Kermit, and the smile on his face was just... Okay, I'm going to roughly construct... I think as soon as you...
What?
I'm talking to chat. I'm trying to work out the lay of the land for this build that I'm about to do.
Who?
And it's going to be... Good morning, Herna. Welcome. Welcome in. Happy Monday.
I've absconded with your Australian, yes. Let's see.
All right, I've got to do some sexy stuff, so I'm just going to turn the camera off for a second.
Oh no. Let's see. He created the Muppets, Fraggle Rock, Dark Crystals, looks like Sesame Street stuffs, the Labyrinth.
Okay, we're back. We're back. You guys did not need to see me picking that crap out of me. All right, if we're filling that over there, push that back.
Yes, but we totally saw it.
Yeah, but it was gross.
We totally saw it do the
I think that should be enough. 30. Okay, let's pace out 90 by 90 square and see how we go with that.
The caucus, hi, Jane. Hygiene. Yes.
Oops, wrong spot. Where are you? All right,
Well,
guys, be super excited because you're about to get a accounting stream. I know how much you guys love good old accounting.
Yay!
Counting.
What are we counting?
What's counting? Fundamental.
No, what are we counting?
We're counting out 90 by 90 square.
Yay!
It's super exciting. Like, I'm so pumped to be doing this.
I am so excited. Just absolutely enthralled, thrilled, without hesitation.
Oh, I'm over the moon. Like, insanely over the moon about it.
Ye-
All right, let's swim over here. Oops. Swimming. Am I building a pyramid? I'm building like kind of like a castle, but I want it to have a huge tower in the middle. So a center tower, like central, but then have 4 pillars around each side and then barricades around that. So not, so a pyramid would look really, could you imagine a red sand pyramid out here? That would be pretty cool, Tyler. But no, not what we're doing. Okay, I think that might be okay. Let's just go back. Oh, come on. Struggling to swim. Okay, you guys get to see. It looks cool from a distance, but it looks shit up close.
My arm is twitching.
Okay, I think that is a perfect location. Because as we're
want
running...
to say that, Heather?
What was that?
I think Heather wants you back here.
Heather.
Give me my cord, Jazzy.
Yeah,
Hello
Jazzy.
again.
Hello again. Oh god, it's raining.
Yep.
Can you sweep?
Give me a
it's a
second to run
thunderstorm.
over there.
Here's a question.
I don't think it is, but I'll run over there and check.
I'm gonna do the same thing, because if not, I just get so many more. Crazy. What's the barricades?
I cannot sleep.
Okay. All right, we're gonna have to deal with the mobs coming to try and eat my face. Eat your face. Okay. So.
Hippo.
Diggin.
Try and line up with the center. I need to work out where the center is, just to make life. Eat their faces
Will
first.
has a question.
Okay, go.
What is the deadliest animal known to history as far as human death count?
Deadliest
What
animal.
is your guess?
Oh, Tyler came up with a good one. Mosquito. So
Tyler
hang on,
said
are we talking about, so Cats also said humans. Obviously we are the deadliest animals.
Cat says other humans. Are we counting humans, or are we counting? Okay, well then that's probably a better answer than mine. Mine was hippos.
Okay, so we're counting humans, so then it's going to be humans.
She's like, so we're counting humans, so it's going to be
5.
humans. Tyler was right with mosquitoes.
Really?
Yep, Mr. Pee Pee Poo Poo was correct with mosquitoes.
Mr. Pee Pee Poo Poo.
He says it all the time. I don't know. I don't ask. I just pretend it's not written there and keep reading when it gets posted.
Well, Julesy, when he logs into my streams now, it says pee pee poo poo.
Like, it's such a thing for him that when he logs onto her stream, it now says that as a soundbite. Oh, Will has run away.
Correct. Pee pee poo poo.
Will
Okay.
has thoroughly run away. He is gone. He forgot to take his phone even.
What a meanie. Alright. So we're going to do 30 blocks from here. And then block up. Oh, shush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Definitely nighttime.
Yes, and I'm heading back to the bed again to sleep
That's all right.
for you, since you were
Okay.
counting.
Probably. Oh, no, she beat me. I don't have very many shears, Cat, because I don't have a huge amount of iron left.
Well, Cat AFK'd at the iron farm. Why didn't you,
I always thought Diggin was saying pee pee poo poo. Pee pee poo poo. You want me to say it again? Oh no, Cat. Oops. Jesus Christ, buddy. You just scared the whizzer out of me because there's a big creepy green dude over there. Wait, stop running away from me, you jerk. Thank you. Oh, Cat, having a migraine's not great.
Oh, poor Cat.
I'll try and keep the pee poo poo to a limit. Pee poo poo.
It's a good thing that I had Will mute the mic when he had like something on his body went crack, and he started to hoot, and I was like, "Dude, mute that mic before you scream into it." He's like, "Oh, okay." And then he just yelled into the pillow in pain. Like, it's not funny that he's hurting. It's not funny that he hurts, but it is the situation.
Don't lie.
Is kind of...
You are laughing about the fact that he's hurting. You think it's amusing.
I mean, I know he's not like majorly like maimed or anything. It's not a permanent problem, so I'm allowed to laugh. It's part of the rules he himself has set down.
That's all right.
You got to make sure he's okay first, and then you can laugh at it, whatever it is.
Oh, Cat waking up with a migraine. That's got to be the worst. I'm going to just keep hacking away at the tree. I should actually lay out a few more trees. It's not what I'm after. And where are we? Mob jobs. That's what. You good going there. Okay, I've got some shears now, so Cat can stop harassing me. Yeah, my shears. 1, 2, 7. Look at you guys getting a counting stream. It's so exciting. I'm sure that you're pumped.
An ASMR counting stream.
I know. I hate counting. I think there's nothing worse than, well, for me personally, I don't like watching somebody counting. 1. All right. Holy shit, that's a massive area.
What are you trying to lay out, like the building part of your build?
Yeah, that's super scary.
Well, I mean, considering the like way you described it, I would expect the build itself to be very big. So
Holy crap.
big.
Oh, I've got to do lots of terraforming. Oh, and that scares me. I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, what? Hi, how's it going?
I know, but I've got to plan it out. I've got to plan it out before you start jumping in and going, yeah, we're going to terraform. Okay, let's just do a circle. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Leo, go. All right, I'm using the plots.
Oh, the program that just got posted?
Yeah, I posted
The
it a little
online
while ago.
page
Yeah.
thing?
Okay, I'm going the wrong way because I'm a goose. Uh-oh.
Honk.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the middle one there.
Do you guys have geese in Australia?
Let me double check this.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right. We do have geese, but none of them are like native.
Ah, they were imported, or they
And they
migrate?
No, they were imported. Of course they were imported because, you know, we were populated by a community that liked sport, and the sport of shooting was what they liked.
Yeah.
Which I can tell you
I mean,
now,
back in the day, it was kind of the thing
repulses
to
me.
do.
Absolutely repulses.
I mean, it's one thing if you're going to like utilize the thing that you kill, but if you're just killing it to put it on a wall, that's just no.
I lived with concentration gun. I lived with a shooter, as in he would go hunting.
Uh-huh.
Even though we brought it home and we would eat it, I
Mm-hmm.
hated it. I thought it was gross.
I mean, I don't want to look at it until it's cooked up and ready to eat, or at least been butchered and ready to, prepare to eat. I don't like the between it falling to the ground till it being ready to put in the freezer. That interval, I don't want anything to do with. But
Ori, that is classic. Origami Tiger just jumped in and told me to put my ex-husband on the wall. You know what? There is many times that I wish that I could have actually done that because he was an extremely abusive twat, and yeah, I would have quite enjoyed. I would have quite enjoyed doing that to him. How you going, Ori? Anyway,
pro shooter.
2, 3. Oh, look at me go! Look at me get the spot correct. Oh, sorry.
Yay,
let's use some
counting!
shears before Kat yells at me again.
Well, she can't yell. She's got a migraine.
Well, tell me. Shears. Oh, look, Ori. I just kind of think that the good thing was I'm happy now.
Yep.
1, 2.
Look forward. Learn from the mistakes of the past,
3.
but look forward to the fun of
Yeah.
the future.
Mistakes from the past. Don't marry. Oh, we weren't even
Don't
married,
marry
thank God.
shitheads.
We weren't even married, thank God.
Oh, hey. Well, at least you didn't make that mistake.
Well, I had a kid with him, you know.
Eh.
Not that his kid wants to ever speak to him again. 3, 1, 2. Look at you guys here for a counting stream.
Though I'd say from the way you talk about your kids, I'd say you don't think the kid themselves is a mistake, just that you might have preferred a different sperm donor in the
Well,
in
you
the
know,
set.
I was one of those people that decided to have kids with a couple of different people. And yeah, I mean, oh, there we go. That's the problem. The dad of my 2 younger kids. I've got three kids that are genetically mine. The dad of them, yeah, he was an alright guy. He's a bit of a weird, you know. I'm obviously attracted to weirdos. Most of you guys
I
have met my
mean,
partner.
generally speaking, people who are weird are the fun ones.
Depends on the weird.
Yeah, it does depend on the weird. I mean, there is good weird and then there's bad weird, and you should run away from bad weird like it's the plague.
Yeah. Ori, if you need somebody in that formation, we are more than happy to jump in and help deal with that. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's pretty accurate, Kat. You are pretty weird. You're super, super weird. All right, why am I building a giant circle in the middle of Minecraft? Well, because I can, first things first. I'm trying to pace out. Doesn't even look circular because of how wonky it was. Yeah, I agree with that.
How tall it is in some spots.
Yeah, mistakes are made quite often when it comes to people that we decide are going to be suitable for us to have children with.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not psychic and we can't see the future.
Correct. All right, I think that's going to be. Tyler, you're 100% weird. Yeah, it's weird that you can't light up your base and become very dangerous. Yeah. Cat is good at throwing shoes. Okay, it's a circle. It's definitely a circle. I've got to go out 30 from there and then 30 from there. And I definitely need that circle to be in that spot, because that is definitely the bestest location for what I'm going to do.
To get it centered for the view that you want and everything?
Correct. Yep. So that is dead set. As soon as you come down, you're going to see that pillaring up.
Nice.
Which is great. How much? All right, people. Can you see my big circle? This is going to be the tower in the middle. It's going to be tall, and then it's going to have not so much a circular dome, but like a, let's say a football-shaped dome. Best way of pushing it. The best way of calling it. Or a dome that's kind of squished. Okay, just took lots of damage then. What's it called? What is the dome called?
A bowl? Upside down bowl?
No, the plots thing does actually have a name of it. An onion dome. An ellipsoid. Kat, I'm not describing a penis. Okay, I promise. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a smidgen. Oh no, Kat. Am I making the phallic shaped part building this season? Okay, there's going to be 6 penises. All right.
Stay tuned to find out if Diggin actually makes a penis building.
I did make a phallic building in last season. You are correct.
It was rainbow.
It was, as all good dildos should be. They all should be rainbow. Yeah, Ori, I think that's exactly what Kat has just said, and I think that I do possibly agree that it is sounding a little bit on the phallic side. 15. 27, 28, 30. Who says ass is a swear word, Tyler? What kind of fucking crack are you on? Seriously. Get it together.
He's been playing Minecraft too much. I mean, after all, Minecraft thinks the word undies is a swear word or a
Well,
naughty word.
I had a bit of a theory when I was thinking about that the other day. Give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 20, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's build this out. We're just going to run a row. These, just so we can see what it looks like from up above.
That hurt.
All right. Have fun, Ori. Let us know if you need a reference. Or tell them how inappropriate you are. And how they'd be crazy to not hire you. Okay. Now, I had a little bit of a thought about this the other day. As we were talking about it. Was it yesterday we were talking about it?
Yeah. For you, it was yesterday.
Yeah. So I had a little bit of a thing. Minecraft is, though I am certainly not a child, 1,000,000,000,000% not a child, it is targeted at children. And while fun is not the word, but I have to write more than give me a fucking job. You know what? It'd be so much easier if you could just go to, just hold that thought, Jules. If you could just go to an employer and just go, I'm a mum, I have a mortgage, I need to get paid. That's it. That's all you need for your job application. I will be at your job and work for you if you pay me. That's it. We sometimes behave like them, so it does not count. Okay. I'm confused. What comment did you copy? Please tell me you put it in Discord. Okay, so Julesy, back to what we were talking about. Circle back around. So the game is designed for children.
Right.
And the reason that the profanity filter was a big, massive thing was obviously chat was introduced. And there are an insane and I'm just going to give everybody a bit of a trigger warning here. There are some insane people that jump on, chats to talk to children.
Oh.
So that's and
I see where this is going, and
Yeah.
I get it. You don't.
No, that's
don't
it's
have to
okay.
say anything else.
No, I'm okay.
Because it is a word that I would expect to hear a child say.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I could see where that type of person might try to trick a kid.
Yes.
But I mean, at that point, there's a shit ton of words you need to put in that filter.
Yeah, there
starting
is.
with things like stuffy for stuffed animals.
Yeah, but that's not so much a predatorial kind of word, if that sort of makes sense. Coming
it's
from
not
somebody.
As direct.
Yeah. Coming, and this is, as I said, this is maybe a bit too much TMI, but fuck it, I'm a bit too much TMI sometimes. Coming from somebody who was groomed, that would be something that was the reason why my brain went straight to that. I was like, well, I can kind of imagine and see why they would say that maybe words, and the word that we were talking about was undies. That maybe undies is not the best, not a great word to have. Yeah.
Because honestly, that's when as a kid, is when I called underclothing that.
Exactly.
So I get
exactly.
it.
And when I was growing up with my kids, not growing up with my kids, but You know, when my kids were little, that's what we'd call them.
I mean, you do somewhat do some growing up with your kids when you have them.
I don't know about that. I don't think I ever freaking grew up. Hyla, thank you very much. I don't say those things so that I get sympathy or anything along those lines. I'm quite vocal about those things because, as Julesy, I'm pretty sure it was you and I had a conversation about this the other day, Julesy. The more that we talk about those sort of things, the less taboo that they are, and the less that
less
people,
stigma.
Yeah, less people want to talk about it. I think it's very important to talk about those things.
And the more people who may, have something that they do need to talk to, whether it's with a friend, a family member, a therapist, they're going to feel more comfortable knowing that, hey, this person I look up to is brave enough to,
talk about it.
Go after, deal with this head on. Maybe I can take that step.
Yeah, exactly. Tyler, I'm not gonna. I hear people talk about this sort of. Fuck, that's the wrong way. I hear people talk about this stuff all the time, and they're like, "You have to stop my partner from saying this," because he used to always say to me, "You're so brave dealing with that kind of stuff," and I'm just like, I had no fucking choice. There's no choice in the matter. It's not like I could not deal with it. So I don't look at it and just go, "Oh man, I'm brave because I dealt with it," because to me it was normal.
Yeah.
And I guess
for you, it wasn't a choice.
No, and it was also really normal. So when I, as I got a little bit older, and when I realized that not everybody went through that, like my brother didn't even go through that, and we lived on the same, in the same fucking house. And I'm telling you now, this was not something that was inflicted on me by my parents at all. So yeah. People do, they don't choose what they have to deal with. But if it's all that you know, then you just kind of deal with it. I mean, it's shit. Don't get me wrong. Fucking horrendous. But you just deal with it because you think it's normal, and it's not until a little bit later on in life where you realize, okay, that's not a normal thing. That's not what everybody experienced growing up.
It's like one of my friends from school. She grew up in a household where it was a single parent household, and her dad was obviously an alcoholic. He was not like going out and driving or anything, but like he'd get home from work and he would start drinking, and his day would end with him passing out drunk. And she thought that was normal. Up until high school.
Yeah. I've got
like nobody knows these things until they wind up experiencing a different example.
It's
going
also,
over and sleeping over at a friend's house or whatever.
Yeah. And that's something that you kind of don't. I don't think you do experience it until you do. Well, I don't think you do kind of realize what you sort of go through until you do experience what normal is like. Because I too grew up in a household of, in an alcoholic household. So for me,
did not know that.
Yeah, for me, being around parents that didn't drink, I was like, what is this? I don't understand. And a majority, like in the, I hate to tell you what year it was, but in the 70s, when I was growing up, 70s and 80s, it was quite a normal thing to invite all your friends over to your place, have a massive drinking session. Kids were usually left to fend for themselves.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize until later on that that's not a norm. That was not a normal sort of thing. So for me, in my upbringing, it was very normal. But then I had friends whose parents didn't drink at all. What?
Yeah.
What is this?
And then there's my trans friend. She has grown up in a household where the mom is psychologically abusive to everybody in the household.
Yeah.
If she doesn't get her way, she shuts down or has a mental breakdown and then uses that to bully everybody else into doing things her way.
That's a
And
whole different level of
yeah.
shit to deal with.
And this person, like, I have been talking to them for a couple of years now, and it took them more than 2 years for them to start to realize that their mom was mentally, like, unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And that it was that their craving of that acceptance from their mother, while understandable, is not likely to ever happen.
Yeah. Yep.
Unless
that.
their mother goes and gets some help, which their mother has definitely said that is never going to freaking happen. I mean,
Yeah.
it's to the point where my friend went to their therapist and their doctor and got mental health meds
Mm.
for themselves. And as soon as their mom found out about it, she goes into breakdown mode, bully mode, and my friend doesn't even get to take a single dose of those meds.
Mm. Yeah, see,
And
that's where it's just really messy. Oh my god.
you'd think any logical person, even a lot of people who are unstable, would recognize the fact that if you're having to commit your kid to make sure that they are still existing the next morning,
Mm-hmm.
that maybe they need some medicine to help with those mood problems.
Yep.
Whatever's going on. But no. That's unacceptable. Therapy's
Yeah.
also unacceptable, but my friend is at least brave enough to put her foot down and be like, "Yeah, I'm going to the therapist. You can't stop me."
You know what? Though it cost me a metric shit ton of money, going to therapy was the best thing. Best thing.
Yeah. Though I
Okay.
will admit, this person's therapist is a little old-fashioned in their viewpoints and very old-fashioned style Christian in the fact that you should forgive everybody and find common ground,
Sorry, I would have
and
stabbed them in the face already.
you're going to eventually be able to mend fences with your family who hate
No.
you for even existing, who encourages your sister to speak neo-Nazi rhetoric at you.
Yeah.
No, honey, no. I get therapy, but there is a point where the therapist has literally heard this crap going on and still was trying to get my friend to make nice.
That's a no.
I'm like, she'd been going to the therapist for over 2 years before he stopped pushing that. And he still brings it up once in a while.
Okay. All right.
It's like, ugh. I want to strangle so many people.
I agree with that. I am thinking. Oh, fucking hell! Herno, you just scared the fuck out of me.
Are you okay?
Shit.
Hirno, what did you do?
He just walked up behind me. That was it. Absolutely nothing else.
He's on the server. I didn't even see him join.
He jumped. I saw him get on, but then I just turned around and he was behind me. Fucking hell. God. So jumpy.
It would have been even worse if he'd have been dressed as... That would have been funny.
Yeah, no, he's got no face. He's hamburger man. Hamburger man. Yeah, I agree with that. Kat needs to find a new therapist. Oh my god,
I've been trying to encourage her to, if not find a new therapist entirely, to maybe start going to a second therapist, since they obviously need a lot more therapy than what they're getting. This particular therapist has a very heavy load of patients and cannot see my friend as often as maybe my friend would like. So I've been gently suggesting that they maybe find a secondary therapist and see 2 therapists, maybe focus on certain issues with one therapist and other issues with the other therapist.
Yep. Hirno, what are you doing?
Go from there.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is I am thinking that this level here, so what are we on? 79? 79, 79, 79. is going to be ground level. We're going to terraform all this up here. All this all the way up here.
I should probably be there looking at what you're saying.
And take it
Since
back
I'm probably going to be doing
this
a lot
way.
of the terraforming.
Yeah, you should come over and visit.
Yeah, I'm heading over there. Let me drop my
Okay.
inventory and I'll be there.
On one hand, I can try and make it so we can try to get along, but yeah. You know what, therapists, I was really lucky that the therapist that I got was quite amazing. But I was very happy with her as a therapist.
Glad for you.
Like I said, it cost me a fortune. Okay.
I'm sure they're not cheap. Before I head over, do you want me to bring you almost a full stack of leather? Do you have a need for...
Not at the moment.
Okay, I will leave it here then.
Did you just shoot the wandering trader, Hano? What a bully.
I mean, isn't that what we're supposed to do to him?
Absolute bully. All right, I think we're going to dig out this area here as well, because apart from needing to get... Uh-oh, fuck. Oh, crap, I forgot this was here. Apart from needing to get some terracotta... Well, orange terracotta. I think I might put my storage in here.
Oh, by the way, I was going to go and make you a whole bunch of clay, but with the stick drift constantly moving, it makes it really annoying placing all the dirt. I kept having to break it and put it in the right spot.
You really need to get that shit fixed. I filled in this hole.
I know, right?
Erno, what are you doing to that poor Enderman? What did he do to you? Such a meanie.
Oh, today, Will, was in here, and I got clever. I was like, you know what? Let me make him use my controller to understand just how it is. So I'm like, there's no way you're going to be able to type, like, a decent amount in this chat. Just don't send it, because we were in the realm at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it took him a hot minute, but he did type stuff. He's like, yeah, okay, I can see it's frustrating. I'm like, yeah, I know you know it's frustrating. Now fix it. I didn't say that, though. I wasn't about to say that, though. That would have just gotten me snapped at.
I'm pretty sure Julesy agrees that it's time to get a new one with the stick shift. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
The drift.
Stick drift.
Let me get words that function properly. She's just waiting until she can actually get it. Some things that means that Julesy is relying on some people. Aren't always.
I'm housebound. I can't go out and buy stuff on my own. I have to have someone else do it for me.
Can't always get.
Exactly. At least not as soon as I would want.
Yeah. So she's just waiting now. She's playing the waiting game. Playing the stick drift game. Okay. We're going to dig a big hole. Dig a tunnel, dig
This tunnel looks really good. At least the finished part.
Oh, there's another. You can connect to another bit.
Well, I wanted to check out the tunnel and see what you might have done. So I swam it instead. Oh, did you make the water one higher than it was?
No. 72.
Okay. Maybe I just didn't make it high enough. I don't know. Because this is... I thought I had it the same height all along?
Towards as it gets towards the end, I've made it shorter.
Oh, tapered.
Yep,
Gotcha.
yep.
You tapered it on purpose. So I was like thinking that I'd not. Yeah. Okay. So
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Did that on purpose.
Okay. Hi.
Here's
I see lots of
Julesy.
stringy thingies.
Okay, here's Julesy. All right.
I feel like I need to get to be tall in order to really see what's going on here.
There's a scaffolding up there, so just go in. Yep, left-hand side, and you'll see a door. Those of you who don't know or have never met Julesy, Julesy is our grinder, and not as in like she
Naughty
is
bits.
on.
Not as
is
in
on-
naughty bits.
Not as in she's on grinder, but that she grinds, like as in big stuff.
Minecraft.
Yes, she grinds Minecraft.
So I
which
will admit, at the
sounds-
moment, I am not as efficient as I would prefer. Courtesy of the control.
Yeah,
That is what it is.
true.
Alright.
I must
So
admit
I'm
though.
at height. Sorry, go ahead.
So we've got circle in the middle. So basically the circle in the middle is the big shaft, because that's what you've all said that it sounds like when I describe it. So the big penis, it's not even that big. It's like a little tiny small penis. Girthy though. Is going to go straight up here. And then where the pillars are at the edges, so on the side bits, there's going to be 3, 6. There's going to be 8 towers around the central tower.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a normal looking castle, but it's going to be made out of all the cool blocks.
Okay. Okay.
All the cool blocks. So I'm now
So things need flattening, is what I'm hearing.
yeah. So if you can obviously see me. I'm gonna if you can see me, duh. Of course you can see me. Okay. So. I've got little legs. All right. So over here, this spot, and this is only an estimate because I'm not 100% sure until I get the circle bit done and then the pillars on each side constructed as to whether it's going to work. I need to work on each of them, but it's going to be 1, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's do 12, 11, 12. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even exactly sure till I start constructing one of them as to how big it's going to be. One, 2, 3, 7. So there's going to be little squares like this that go on each side. So this side's going to have 1, 2, 3, 7, 7, 12.
Well, now it's a rectangle. You know that, right? I think.
Yeah, it is because it's 12. It's 12 by 10. Imagine that's going to be on
a tower.
Yep. So on that point there, and then it's going to be the same on the front. So that's obviously the front over here. And then on this side over here.
Yeah, it's going to be at all the points that are pointy.
Yep. And then in the corners. Oh, fuck. I just fell in a hole. There's a hole there, Josie. Watch the hole. And then
Are you going to make circle ones in the corners?
No, they're going to be square as well. So the pillar itself is going to be square, but the tower is going to be so the pillar on the corner is going to be square, but then we're going to have the ellipsoid roof on it.
Gotcha.
All right, and I think we're going to make these. Let's go. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, wait. I lost you. Where'd you go?
Down towards the water.
Oh, okay. I see the blocks that you placed. They look kind of white from way over here.
Correct.
I cannot see you, however. So there's just these blocks materializing out of. It's interesting. It's like the edge of my
magical.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at me counting. I'm so proud of myself. I can count out loud.
Yay, numbers!
Look at me go. Okay, and then each of those is going to look that shape.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and then that's going to tower up as well.
I do have a suggestion that might make less problems for you in the long run, even though it's a bit of a waste of time in the front. You see how you got the small square out there in the corner?
Yeah.
Go ahead and put the dome on it to make sure it's going to be like the size that you want at the top.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And that it's going to actually be able to, because it is so small, be a proper rounded tip without it needing to be bigger before you finalize and build the whole thing.
That's correct, which is the reason why I want to get started on the center bit, because the center bit is the big majestic bit.
Right.
Yeah, but I ultimately, so what I need to do is I need to level this down to 79.
All right.
All the way up to I'm going to say a big distance. Oh god, that's like 20 levels.
I can level just about anything. Just give me a dotted line and I will start leveling from the top down.
Well, I'm actually thinking that we're going to need to go all the way up to here.
Okay, I came down off my high horse, so I gotta actually see what's going. Okay.
Just so it kind of slopes. So it sort of slopes up here.
Okay.
And even if it's like one step, I'm okay with that, you know. Like one bit here.
So wait, are you wanting it flattened to a certain point and then from that point slope to meld it into the terrain?
Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first things first, give me a dotted line for where I need to flatten all the way out to. Once I have that line, I can get started with the flattening, and I will... For this project, I think I'll do the terraforming on the back end.
That's a tough one.
What is?
Well, because I don't know until we have a look and see how far down 20 levels is as to how far back we're going to go.
Okay.
So if you start at the blue...
At the edge of the blue?
That turquoise land, yeah. But it needs to go... Yeah.
What, 5 out from the turquoise?
If we do 5 out, then we should be able to look at... It's going to have to be at least.
Because, I mean, if I do it initially as 5 out from the blue, then I can always flatten it more later if you want me to, before I do the terraform.
Okay, yep.
Alright, so I see a small problem. I did not bring shears, and there are a lot of dead thingies. So, also, Are there empty chests down in that little hut?
I didn't leave the server.
I don't know. Why'd you leave the server? What are you doing?
I don't know why I left the server.
Wow. Okay, I don't know why you left either. All right, Julesy, I can make you some chests.
Awesome.
You are more than welcome to come in and utilize anything that is in here.
Okay.
36 chests.
Ooh. That should work, at least to start. That should be more than enough. But definitely to start, that'll work. You can just toss them in a chest, and I can add chests as I fill them, or you can plop them all down, however you want.
Come on, you know me. No, I've got to plop them all down. Can't not.
Alrighty. So the first thing I need to do is figure out how far out from the pink this blue is and make a dotted line on either side that there isn't a blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And we're going to get to now the bottom bit. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
Okay, 17 out from the thing is how far I need to do. 12,
Okay.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
All right. If I get distracted, just tell me to go to sleep. I've got the bed. You want me to make you a bed?
I mean, don't you have a bed down there already?
Well, I've got it in my inventory. There's one up the top.
Ah. It's whatever.
It's whatever. All right, peeps.
It was 2025.
Oh, hello. Had some zombies groaning. Let's build out a storage area.
Oh, hey, when I'm standing at the level I need to dig, what level should I be? See,
79.
79.
Yeah,
Is
it's a huge build.
not bad. Okay.
Oh, didn't need that long.
I have a quick question. Is there room for your 12 out from the one closest to end up being a bit in the
Is there what
I'm
in the
gonna go
what?
check that.
In
Okay,
the water?
so you got your and I'm gonna check and see if there's actually 12 spaces between your pink wall and the water. 1.
If not, then we're just going to have to move it in.
Yeah, there's 12. Not
Perfect.
many more, but there is 12. Either way, this is all below the amount that you were wanting,
Yeah, so I'm going to backfill
it
it.
would seem. I don't know. You could keep the slope and just make the tower go down farther. Make it look more like it was built into the land.
Yeah, that's oh,
Okay. Well, let's find a spot high enough for me to dig. Dotted line on this.
guys, signing, digging, digging. And I love terracotta. It's such a cool block.
Jakarta's pretty cool in real life too.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some interesting properties that can be useful.
Alright. I'm only doing a reasonably short stream today for a couple of because I've got a massive day tomorrow.
Fun.
Gotta get up early and I gotta drive through the city and peak hour traffic. It sucks.
Oh.
Go out to the dodgy side of my city.
I gotta wonder what the dodgy side of Australia is like.
Oh, it's super bad.
Because, I mean, I've been to the dodgy side of our state capital, and, like, you automatically go into that feeling of like, fight or flight, pit of your stomach, feels kind of ick.
Mhm.
But, like, even though I've been there half a dozen, well, dozens and dozens of times at this point, like, nothing ever really happened as long as you were there during the daylight hours, you know? If it was the nighttime hours that you had to.
Different thing. Yeah, it's it's just a bit of a shitty area. This way.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a great idea.
What would that be?
Oh, I love it when I get good ideas. Well, I've got there's an area here that is what do you call it? It steps down to like a lava pit. I haven't gone down. Oh, it's not even a lava pit. It's just a piece of lava. That sucks. So I was going to make it into a portion of my mine. Not that I really need to have a mine. I don't really need a mine, do I? No. If I actually need to get any stuff like diamonds or anything, I can just go to someone else. It's not truly a big idea, big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, officially blocked in now. And I think that whatever
Very.
level. Hello. What are we on? 61? Yeah, let's make that the bottom level. What did I say? It was 79, 60. Yeah, that's a big hole. The damn fun. So what are you up to, Hirano?
Hopefully be able to finish building the rest of my house today.
Hey.
You know, Silly was on the server, I think it was earlier today. You might want to check on Colin.
Uh-oh.
I didn't hear him say anything about it, but
He's
you know
fine. I
Silly.
just saw him.
Okay.
I can see him right now.
You'd want to hope that Silly is not too mean. Oh. We're sleeping. Sleeping.
From the sound of it, Colin's just been on a lot of adventures.
As Colin should be. He'd be experiencing all the adventures.
Need to go back to spawn to grab some more dark oak wood.
Ugh. Who put that in my in? Gross stuff.
What, dark oak wood?
No, I think it's diorite.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know how it ended up in my inventory, but and I feel a little bit dirty about it.
I was gonna
You
say,
hate
what's
that
wrong
you
with
poo.
dark oak wood?
Yeah, dark oak. It's a pretty good wood. I like it.
So question.
Answer.
Since I know you like things tidy, do you want me to Dropbox this stuff and let you sort it, or just throw it in the box haphazard as I get it?
I am okay for you to throw it in the box.
Okay.
And then once it's all, I'll be able to move it over.
Work. Oh, by the way, I brought 3 stacks of steak. Do you need food?
No, I'm all good, thanks. I've got I do believe that I have. Sorry, I was just trying to ban somebody. Ugh.
How dare they?
Oh, it's just so friggin' annoying. Like seriously, fuck off. Go annoy somebody else.
Which
Leave
needs
me
to
alone.
sort now.
No, I got golden carrots. I'm a golden carrot girl.
Okay.
Why golden carrots? Beef, cooked beef and cooked pork
I
is
know,
better.
but in real life, I'm trying to avoid eating meat.
Your poor Minecraft carrots. I'm getting the vitamins it needs.
She's getting plenty of vitamins. Look at her. She's got pale skin. How many more vitamins does she need? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why.
More dark oak.
I don't know why I prefer golden carrots. I think it's a little bit to do with the fact that it's just less. I don't know. There's less slaughter. Less need to cook.
But
Things that
there's auto-cook swords. There is no
Yeah.
cooking.
But it also means that the villagers are not just useless.
Okay.
Well, what else? What else are you going to trade? I mean, we get automatic giant pumpkin and melon farm. What else are you going to trade with them for? Like, what else?
Wheat. Normal carrots. Potatoes. Beetroot.
Yeah, but what are you going to trade? What's the point of having them apart from trading?
Diamond gear when you need to replace your loot because you took one step too far into the lava?
Because you done died in the
Oh,
end.
your dog accidentally killed you in the end?
Frickin' Jazzy. She's sprawled out right beside me, snoring, blissfully unaware that I really was not happy with her today.
Poor little puppy.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
but I
knew
mean-
exactly what she was doing. She knew that if she put her paw on my controller, she would have my full attention.
I think once you
And
trade,
it worked.
yeah, once you get gear, you might need to get like a second set of gear. But other than that, that's it. And you can get that from sticks and stuff like that. So, farmer. I just don't. I mean, trading and getting emeralds.
Buy colored terracotta from them, can't you? The mason.
Yeah, from a mason. Yeah, but it's cheaper. So in the way of scoring emeralds, it's cheaper to trade with a fletcher for sticks than what it is to trade with a farmer.
Unless you have an iron farm, and then you can just use the iron from the iron farm to trade with the thingy
Yeah.
smiths.
The other ones.
Tools.
Yep. Yeah.
Or iron for one emerald, and there's loads of them.
Yeah. And I agree with that. But in the way of farmers, what's the point? Not a huge amount.
No, not really.
So I just like to, buy carrots from them. Sell them carrots. Buy carrots. I mean, buy carrot, sell carrot. I don't know. Always used them.
Oh, that's big.
Haven't really thought, much about it. I haven't gone, oh, I wonder why I do.
Work.
Oh,
I still got a ways to go.
I think it's just because they're golden.
Yeah. All that glitters is gold.
Exactly. I like a little bit of sparkle.
Alright, where... Nope. Still got a little ways to go. Trying to draw my dotted line as we speak here. Because, it sucks if you overshoot the mark. Especially with how deep this dig is in some spots.
And I was going to be
Oh!
best to keep it clean.
So there's going to be at least one major cavey bit that I'm going to wind up digging into.
Alright, is it a good cave or is it a bad cave?
I have no idea. I just see a cavernous orifice that is in my way.
You see a cavernous orifice that's in your way.
Yep.
that's some D&D rubbish.
While Josie was digging, she stumbled across a cavernous orifice.
There is a snake with a bow tie. Requesting help. Do you help the snake or do you leave it?
Well, is it a sneaky snake? Or a
You
danger
don't know.
turtle?
Don't know.
All you
Don't
see
know.
is a yellow snake with a black bow tie around his neck.
You'd want to think that with a snake with a bow tie that he's going to be an okay snake. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
speak to him. Does he have an Australian accent? Because if he doesn't, he's all good. If he does, you're
No.
screwed.
It speaks in snake, so one of your team members
Parcel tongue.
needs to
Woo.
understand the language of the snake to understand what he's requesting.
Thanks for the leg pipe, bro. Secret,
I thought we were gonna know.
secret tunnel. Yeah.
Mother.
Uh-oh. You okay? You can say fuck on here. It's okay.
Yeah,
If you
I
want
know
to say
I
fuck
can.
up.
I know.
Sorry, Pyfro, you come in and I dropped the F-bomb.
It was just one of those moments where it's like, grrr.
Oh.
Tiny baby! Tiny baby!
Oh my god. Kat, that just reminded me. When I was younger, one of my best friends, he had a younger brother who was an absolute crack up. He was a really funny guy. And when I used to stay over at her place, her mum was really, really sick. So she had a brain tumour and was going through chemo and all that kind of stuff. And I've got some really sweet memories of spending time with her and her family. And her brother was really funny. Really, really funny. So in the mornings when I used to get up, I would walk past his room and just yell out, "Wakey, wakey, hands off Snakey." And when I caught up with him 20 odd years later, the first thing he said to me was, "Wakey, wakey, hands off Snakey." I was just like, oh my god, Tony, how did you remember that? Like, seriously. And he's like, that's one of the things I always remembered about you, was just you'd always go past my room and just go, "Wakey, wakey, hands off Snakey."
Sounds about right. Question: do you have torches?
I do.
Yes, loads of them.
I've got them on me.
I need some.
Okay.
After you sleep in that bed of yours.
A sweep. I got it, Sweep. I see
Well,
you looking at me.
conveniently, I need to craft 2 more.
Hi. I need to make sure that I don't wind up with those little attack modes after my tail feather while I'm trying to dig.
Okay. Alright. Light up the base. Light it up, light it up, light it up. And the other one I used to say to
At
him.
the moment, it's the cave that I gotta light up.
Yeah. The other one that I used to say to him was when he was in the bathroom and I'd yell out, "Any more than 3 shakes and you're fiddling."
Wow.
I know. So mature.
Oh, childish.
I was a teenager. I presume
that-
at some stage
that's
one of my parents had said that.
Oh, you brought me a gift. Screw you and your gift.
What gift did
Wow.
you get?
Rotten flesh.
Aww.
It was a shitty gift.
Reasonable.
Look at you, Julesy, in there fighting all the baddies at the moment.
Well, how else am I supposed to, put light in here?
Well, I was about to say the other thing I'm very proud of is that you're playing in hard mode.
I had forgotten that.
Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, technically, she's playing in extremely hard mode because of her stick drift.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, true.
Double hard mode for you.
Every mode is hard mode with stick drift. I think that's far enough. No touchy. Why am I on fire?
This girl is
heck
on
was that
fire. This girl is on
Why
fire.
is this skeleton shooting fire arrows at me?
Does he have fire expector bow?
That's
I
a good
didn't know
bow.
that they could have.
That's a good bow to get, Julesy. Go get his bow.
Well, he didn't drop his bow. He dropped
Oh,
his
what a
helmet.
twat. What an
He dropped a
absolute
gold
twat.
helmet.
Ugh,
Yes, exactly. Ugh.
agree. What a twat.
See, all these dicks want to give me gifts, and I don't want any of their gifts. They don't get it. No
This girl is
touchy.
on fire.
I'd prefer no looky also, but,
Only an Enderman that you can say no looking.
Alright, so I think I got the general area that I'm going to be opening up lit up enough to where, at least for the first little bit,
Ugh.
I should be safe. So that's good. Now I need to eat some food. Desperately.
No starving. No starving on the realm again. I think we might need to go and... Seriously, Kat, if you didn't have a migraine, I would reach in and throw a shoe at you.
Oh no, what did Kat do?
Nothing too exciting. Okay, Kat has redeemed sing mode. Let me have a yawn first. Okay.
I'll make the
Alright.
yawn as a song.
What's that?
Make the yawn as a song.
Yeah, let's not do a yawn as a song. Alright, ready? Time starts now. I don't know what I'm going to sing. I'm pretty sure I was already singing. I can whistle while I work. I should think of another funny story to tell you guys that I have to sing, but I can't think of anything because I'm singing. Oh, but we can talk about how people in the UK say singing. Who says
What was
singing?
singing?
How do you pronounce singing?
I've I've never
Sing,
noticed
ing.
people pronouncing singing differently.
Listen to Robbie Williams. Oh, my computer just went a little bit wonky. Okay. Listen to Robbie Williams when he says singing. I presume it's
Okay.
some dialect that you guys happen to have. I don't know, because I'm a bogan Australian. In reality, I'm an Australian, and we're all considered bogan. Doesn't matter if you talk fancy. Let's talk fancy. But I'm still a bogan. Fuck off with your scoot. Nobody wants your scoot. Cat might want your scoot.
Yeah,
But I don't want your scoot.
they need to either drop Scoot less frequently, or we need more things to make out of it, or to do with it.
I think it's shit. And I really wish it did not exist. But it does.
I mean,
Well, the
it's
only
great
thing
having
it's
dog
used-
armor. Don't get me wrong,
I was
but
gonna say, the
like,
only thing it's been used for is dog armor. It's like the spyglass. No one really uses the spyglass.
honestly, the main reason I don't use the spyglass is I don't like the fact that it's such a tiny little screen within a screen. It bugs me.
You can actually get a texture pack from a Bedrock Tweaks that can remove the zooming in feature and also the background of the spyglass. So you can just zoom in and then it's normal.
So you can
See,
make
I would like
Bedrock
that
like
better.
Java.
Unfortunately, I do not trust my housemates to touch my Xbox any more than turning the power on and off. They break their
You
toys
trust
way
them
too
to turn the
fast.
power on and off. That's
No,
impressive.
I don't, but there's a point where I don't have a choice. I can't walk. And the stick that I have to poke at things with is too big of a diameter to press the power button on an Xbox.
It's such a
Why
hassle.
don't you just press and hold the Xbox button on the controller?
Well, yeah, but like if the power goes off, sometimes the Xbox doesn't like it and weirdly doesn't want to turn on for some reason unless you use the button.
Are you saying the Xbox does not like the big stick?
No, the Xbox does not like the big stick either. I mean, it's not that big of a diameter. It is just bamboo. For like, if you were to make a bamboo walking stick, it's that size of a diameter.
It's not really.
You don't have anything like...
Finish the rest of your sentence,
Have you
Herno.
I was trying to think, does she have an Alexa? Do you have an Alexa in your house?
No.
Because I was going to say, with Alexa, you can do something like... You can hook it up to like a smart charger thing, not smart charger thing, and then you can say, Alexa, turn on...
smart stuff. Yeah.
Turn on the Xbox, and it'll turn on the TV and the Xbox for you.
Yeah,
Well,
but the problem is those things take money, and we are very
That's what I
much in
mean.
the poorest of poor category.
That's what I mean. That's why I stopping to think about it.
Yeah. If we had that kind of money, I would have already paid to make the house more handicapped accessible to where I could get in and out of the bed maybe more often than I
Holy
do.
shit, that just scared the crap out of me. My alarm went off.
Because like
Thumbs up.
one of the main reasons I can't get out of my bed is my house was made almost 100 years ago at this point. So it didn't have any like rules as far as disability use. Like the doors don't have to be a certain width. It doesn't have to be a handicapped accessible doorway in and out of the house, those sorts. So like even if somebody brings my wheelchair to my room, if I get into it, I either can't get out of my room or I can't get into the wheelchair because it's outside of my room. It just won't fit through the door. And
It's
wiring the
gotta be
house with
really
something like
frustrating.
Alexa would actually cost about the same amount as getting my door to be more handicap accessible.
Did your sync mode finish?
It has.
Oh, I was going to say.
It has.
Hang on, I've got hollering.
All right, let's keep her nice and safe. I think we made it safe. Kat wants to know, could you sell the house and make a more accessible and get a more accessible one?
No, my house is not worth enough to be able to go somewhere else and afford somewhere else.
It sucks.
The roof needs replaced in its entirety. The septic system needs to be entirely dug up and replaced. 10,000 there. And then the roof is another 10,000. And the last time a house sold, it only 70,000. And that house has a lot more updated stuff and nothing wrong.
Wow.
And an extra room added to it. Oh, and a front deck. So, yeah, my house is not worth it.
When I was away on holidays, the place that we were staying at, there was a unit for sale there.
Mhm.
And so I don't know how much the fees were because it was like a resort kind of style thing.
Right.
But the price of the property was, and it's in like a really touristy area, was so insanely cheap in comparison to the state that I live in. I actually considered moving there. I was like, maybe we should move here.
Right. I mean, at this point, as far as the American price of property, I live in one of the cheapest states in the entire U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not. We switch out with, I believe it's Alabama sometimes is cheaper, but like every year it's either my state or the one other state that we flip flop with. And while it's great in some ways, it's also a drawback in others because the reason it is so much cheaper is because a lot of the people who do actually move state are like people who retired and living on, a fixed income based on their retirement funds.
Yep.
And it also seems to be that getting things fixed seems to be at a premium because there's not a lot of young.
Oh, you're breaking it.
Oh.
That's all right. I know exactly what you're saying. We were looking. Been a couple of opportunities where I could have bought. When I became a single mum. So the first time I became a single mum, I bought my first house. I got paid out from the other house that we owned, so I went and bought my own little house, which was really cool. It was a cool thing to be a single mum and buying your own place. It was pretty awesome. At the moment we're renting because I went through a pretty messy divorce, and just decided that I didn't know. I don't know exactly where it is that I want to live. I know now, but at that stage I didn't know what I wanted to do. I needed to stay around. Needed to stay around the place that we were because my kids were at school and all that kind of jazz. Well, we're all adults now, so I can make up my own mind and move somewhere else.
Yeah, I get that. Also, there's property tax that you have to pay each year because this house is considered a, I think it's a homestead exemption. Instead of having to pay, the amount of money we have to pay every year as far as property taxes drastically. Whereas if I were to sell this place somewhere else, that land tax would be so much higher. Not even half the.
So do you have to pay like rates every year? So you've got to pay the government a certain amount? Is that the land tax or okay?
Property tax is what it's called.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if it's just for land. It might be for other stuff too, but all I know is I go and I pay it, and they don't take my house.
Mm.
So, you know. And if you don't pay it, they will take your house. And they'll sell it on auction to try to pay for your back pay of bill.
Right.
Which means in those auctions, there's been people who have bought houses that are quite lavish for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. Yeah, I was very surprised at how cheap the property was where we were.
Yeah.
Oh. Grindy.
I'm gonna jump off so I can eat my cereal, so you're not listening to me eating my cereal.
Nom 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 nom.
We love it. We love listening to you eat. Such a good. Oh, actually, no.
Speak to you
We
guys
don't-
in a bit.
Alrighty, see ya.
Bye.
We never actually hear him eat his. Oh. All right, peeps. Let's have a stretch. There we go. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think I've got the dotted line figured out because it's only about half of this area that needs any digging. The other half is all below the line.
So, Kat, that is insanely expensive. Kat just said property over here is between 400 and 500k. So that's like, obviously that's pounds. So when you compare,
Gosh.
yeah, Australia. So whenever I listen to somebody talk about pounds and, you know, like US dollars and that kind of stuff, I pretty much just go for every $1 Australian dollar. It's 2 either pound. Is that right? No. For every 2 Australian dollars is 1 American dollar or 1 pound. I know that's not exactly correct.
Well, the pound's worth more than ours. Usually it's about 2 pounds equals about $1.50 equals about 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Give or take. But
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't looked at it since Trump's been in office, and I'm not going to look at it. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's something different at the moment, but that's the ratio that I keep in my head when the world is not upside down and backwards and chaos every 5 seconds.
Yeah. So, Kat, that's pretty equivalent to what it is in. The Cat's saying that's about $1 million Australian dollars. That's pretty equivalent to what it is in Australia. In my state in Australia. If you want to live sort of suburbia. So not in the city itself, because in this no one can afford to fucking live in the city. You know, 1-bedroom apartments in this city itself, you're looking at $1 million for 1 bed. Crazy.
Wait, do you guys buy your apartments or do you rent them? Or both?
Both.
Okay.
So you would buy, depending on the kind of apartment it is, most of them, you'd buy the apartment, but then you've got to pay You got to pay a certain amount of money a year.
Yeah,
for
basically to
maintenance.
make sure that the maintenance is done.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I didn't mean to fall down here yet.
I mean, it's insane. I mean, I remember. How old were my kids? 15 years ago, my brother, who lived in at that time lived in Sydney, so you can imagine Sydney's house prices are frigging insane.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I remember when he sold his property for $1 million, and at that stage, that was like, oh my god, that's so much, that's crazy. Whereas now, you know,
That's cheap.
yeah,
End of thing.
yeah, which is insane. Like we're looking at properties at the moment, and the kind of property that we are looking for is a very unique property, which just means that it is insanely expensive and usually in really shit condition.
Okay.
I've not had fun house hunting.
I don't think anybody has fun house hunting.
Listen here, buddy. I can hear you making some growly noises at me. Why don't you come and say g'day? Come and say g'day. Throw a shrimp on the barbie. But anybody fucking says
But-
that. Kat says one of her favourite things is looking at houses that she can't afford. Really? I find
Yeah,
it so...
That's not house hunting. That's drooling over things you can't afford
Oh.
and playing pretend in your brainy bits. Different thing.
find it so... I don't like it. Dan loves going into, you know, like you got display homes. He loves going into those things and having a look around, and I'm like,
Why?
I don't know.
Someone needs to look at Dan's head and check if he's human.
No, he's not. I'm telling you now. Certainly not. He's going in for a head check in a month's time anyway, so...
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, he's going... Well, he's finally, after 10 years of him and I being together... Yeah, I like looking at floor plans. 10 years of him and I being together and him talking about how he thinks that he's got ADHD.
He's finally going and
He's finally
talking
going
to
in to
somebody
get...
about it.
Yeah, going in to get a test done for it. Which has been... The reason that it's taken 10 years is because he has fucking ADHD. So you go to the doctors and the doctor's like, all right, go home, fill out this paperwork and bring it back in. And so, of course, he'd come home and he'd be like, yeah, I'm going to fill out the paperwork. Squirrel! And then would forget to fill out the paperwork. And then he'd go back in 6 months later when he was like, oh, shit, I didn't fill out that paperwork. And I've got to go back in and get that organised again. And so he kept... It was repeatedly, every 6 months.
You'd think that the doctors would understand that this would be a problem with people who might have ADHD, and they'd be like, hey, I need you to sit in the office, fill this out, and then go home.
Because some people
Instead of
some doctors are not
sending it
like
home.
that. They're just like tick and flick, tick and flick, tick and flick. And that's the doctors we were going to go.
I know.
That's the ones that we were seeing. And then so he's gone. I said to him, what you need to do is you need to go into the doctors and you need to say, I have been attempting to fill out this paperwork. Yeah. I've been attempting to fill out this paperwork for the last 9 years. And I cannot do it because I have ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
So either you accept that I believe that I have, and you don't have to wait for me to fill out a piece of paper, or we're just going to keep going on this roller coaster of me attempting to write,
Wasting everybody's time,
Yeah.
including yours.
attempting to fill out this piece of paper when I know that it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's like, all right, we'll try and get you in there. And of course, the waiting list is insane,
Yeah.
but it's creeping up now, and I'm super excited about it. So we've had many conversations about, you know, like he's got this. People with ADHD have just got this brain that just explodes with ideas. Like, it's fabulous. And I think he's a little bit worried that if he gets medicated, then his ideas kind of go away. And I was like, no, they're not going to go away.
No, they just slow down a little.
You're just going to be able to focus on them more.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
times it means that you can flesh them out and really, like, delve deep into them before you move on to the next, instead of just having an idea, thinking, oh, hey, that's cool, and then forgetting it 5 seconds because you just had a new idea.
Yeah. So, Kat, have you got a date booked in for you to go and get your assessment done? Because I obviously don't know what the process is in Scotland for doing that, but it's a little bit of a rough around nightmare. I'm going to need to go and charge up my gear. Not yet? Okay, yep. Yeah. I am so looking forward to him getting the diagnosis, because it just means that we're going to be able to get medication for him, and he's going to start feeling better about himself. All that kind of thing. Which makes a big difference.
That is once he's on the right medicine. I know Will has had to try a couple of different medicines at different times.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't work the first time. So you have to try something a little different. But once you find the right one for you, to where you got the right balance between slowing things down and not having brain fog, it's bliss.
Yeah.
From what Will says.
Okie dokie. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up and we're going to head off. So we've got the base kind of planned out. A little bit. There will be some more adjustments that we're going to do in relation to the side parts, but once I think I get the center pillar done, then I'm going to have a bit more of an idea. I'm going to build up on all the little bits on the corners. But I think this is a pretty good spot. And the cool thing is, as soon as you come out of the other portal over that side and you come down the waterway, you're going to see it straight in front of you, which is going to be fabulous. Yep. Kat, the wait lists are here are crazy too. Like, there are so many people that need to get the diagnosis done, and just nobody that is actually able to do it. Well, not nobody, but, you know, limited amount of people that are going to be able to do it. All right, this looks like a really cute little screenshot. Cool, EO. All right. Those of you that are in on YouTube, we're going to run away and say goodbye. So I want to say, I love you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Or don't. I'm not your mum. See you, bye. Okie dokie.